Hi everybody, Lisa with Peacock Pest Prevention. Today I'd like to talk to you about wasps. Here in Houston we have lots of different wasps, but we have two that are particular pests to people who live in single family homes. The paper wasp and the mud dauber. Let's talk about the paper wasp first. These are aggressive wasps. They make a home out of paper. It hangs from your eaves, usually eaves near doors and stuff like that. They like to be in that dark shaded area. And they lay their eggs in them, and if you look up at them, it's like a little paper hanging lantern with things filled up, and they're paper wasps. These insects are social insects, and if one of them is threatened or goes after you, they'll send out alerts, and all of them will come after you, and that's why they're so dangerous. Those are things we definitely need to take care of. If you're not comfortable using a wasp spray yourself, call a professional. If you are comfortable using a wasp spray yourself, I highly recommend that you treat first thing in the morning or last thing in the evening, when they're less likely to be out foraging and more likely to get all of them at once. And they're a lot more relaxed at that time of day too. In the heat of the day, they're busy, and so you're more likely to get stung. The other one that we see on the houses a lot, especially around your doorways, windows, things like that, especially on brick and stucco, are mud daubers. And these are not as scary. Although people freak out about them, they're not as worrisome. So these guys are hunters, and they're actually helping us get rid of the spiders that set up shop all around your house. They use the spiders as food sources for their babies. So when they make that little mud hut on your doorway or along your window, what they're doing is they've killed a spider, or they've paralyzed a spider. They put it in that mud, and they laid an egg on it, and then they wrap it all up in mud. Their baby is growing in it, and when it hatches, it digs its way out and flies off. These are not aggressive wasps. They can sting, but their sting is significantly less of a threat to humans. So they're not going to hurt as bad unless you do suffer from allergies. Then absolutely you need to be very, very worried. But anyways, I just wanted to let you know the easiest way to remove them, you can just scrape them off, or you can power wash them off. That it does not require a pest control person to take care of a mud dauber. So just wanted to give you a little bit of clarification on those two types of wasps that are very, very common here in Houston. And I hope that you have a good day. Peacock Pest Prevention, we kill what's bugging you.